He went undrafted?
You know, I really don't know. You know, I've been out here the whole time. I just assumed it would happen. So we'll try to dig and find out. Some of the reports that come out are news to me. I've never heard that stuff. So we'll try to find out what's going on and help them every way we can to get them on a squad.
Do you know anything about any injury issues with them?
Not to the extent that they're talking. So we'll have to find out.
Some of the offensive line stuff, some of the mistakes you did see, are these correctable by?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's film, it's experience. These are valuable reps. You know, there's that transition stage from in practice when you're coaching and the guys are behind guys and the coaches are helping players. All of a sudden you come into this setting, you go out on that field and you're out there by yourselves and you got to rely on one another and you don't have that birdie in your ear trying to help you and tell you what to do. So those are valuable reps and steps for young players to take at that position and trust in fundamentals. And I think there were some good things in there for our offensive line, but the key is you make that one mistake and it ends up being a sack or a tackle for loss, and that just can't occur.
The fan called the play a reverse Marvin.
Well, it was close. I mean, our split might have been a little off of Marvin, but that was fun. You know, that's what this is about. You know, we embrace our fans. We love them. They're the best fans in America. And, you know, to have them the opportunity to catch a pass from Keith there and another guy to call a play, I think was really cool.
Is there a theme at all to what you want to get accomplished between now and when you start camp now in terms of conditioning or anything like that? Or?
Well, I think a couple things have to occur. You know, I touched on it with the team that now is the time for the real leadership of this team to start to take shape, you know, as we can't be on the field with them anymore. So when they're out there throwing or they're working out, for the leaders on this team to start to establish themselves, as well as incorporating our new 25 freshmen as they show up here in summer, and then ultimately get ourselves to where we get an identity of truly who we are as an offense, defense, and then a special teams football team in training camp, so that we can lay that foundation, build on that, and then ultimately come week one have that identity in place and then take it and run with it.
Is it unusual at all when you see leadership coming out of guys that are still only true sophomores or going to be true sophomores because they started when they were freshmen?
I don't think it's unusual. I've seen it numerous times. I think that, you know, some guys have the leadership qualities about them are almost innate. They have it, you know, and they're just looking for the opportunity to utilize them. And so, you know, we have some guys that are young players but have really stepped up to become leaders. And we saw that with Keith last year as a redshirt sophomore really become a leader on this football team. So we'll have new leaders. Every football team every year across the country, you know, it takes on a new personality each year, and that's because of the leadership that's in place. And so we have to do a great job of instilling the opportunities for our leaders to rise up so that our other kids can follow along and understand the right way to do it.
A lot of penalties, a couple of times you kick guys off the field.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a concern?
No, they were great learning lessons. They were guys, the bulk of those were redshirt freshman guys that haven't played a lot of football. Real game-like situations, and I think you have to understand now we're back in game mode and probably have to do even a better job in practice corralling those moments so that they don't carry themselves over. But you got to understand, if you're the retaliator, you're the one that's going to get caught, and that's not okay. And so great teachable moments for us as a staff to teach to the team that those are self-inflicted wounds. Those have nothing to do with preparation. They had nothing to do with playing the game, but they're killers. You know, with those 15-yarders, those late hits, the things that I just want to act out, you got to save it. You got to hold on to it. And you got to go play the game, and you can't take that shot for the better good of the team.
How big of a leap is Josh